Chat, clip Q is now open. Pushing clips in the chat. Ba ba bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Oh man, shit. Woke up this morning fucking so much phlegm in my throat, dude. It's unbelievable. So much congestion. Ugh. Is it that time where congestion gets bad? Are we in the what's it called? No, because we're not, it's not spring, is it? Is it spring that's usually bad?
Event idea. Courage hosts a high
Fall.
Prodigy and the Rangers have to hunt down cops and criminals.
Is that what Courage wants to do?
Say money can't buy happiness.
I wouldn't hate it.
Smile on my face.
I think we do something even better, and we do a I had an idea back in like No Pixel days, and it was during the boosting car shit, and it was that we would put somebody on like a global, like everybody, including cops and crims, can see the stolen car, like pinging. And you have to get it, except it's not a car, like let's say it's like a briefcase, and you have to shoot down a group of people in order to retrieve the briefcase. So the last group standing with the briefcase wins. Not allowed to be behind any locked doors or anything like that. I feel like that could be pretty cool. Be an absolute war zone. But yeah. Yep.
Gave me 159 months. Dude, they didn't help me out at all, bro. They stacked charges. They trolled me.
Oh.
I'll be honest. I'm cool with the trolling and giving you a hard time, brother. I really am. But dude, the fact that like they don't like, they just continue it, and they're like even with the charges, man, come on, bro.
Is this after we arrested him, chat? Is that what this crash out's over?
Past a year, go Birds, hoping for the best for my fantasy league.
Like, dude, 159 months, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, come on.
What do you mean 159 months, bro? Are you kidding me? Brother, this was what, day 2 of the new prison system? Literally everyone was turning themselves in to go to prison to experience this shit. And as well, it's like, brother, at the same time, man, like, bro, we send people away for hundreds of months all the time. Us both. You know, like if I send anyone to prison for 150 months, I'm gonna send a cop. I mean, hell, that we do it all the fucking time. It's role play.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been nice to all their criminals and shit, dude, and I never get that reciprocated, like, at all. Jokes aside or not. Jokes aside or not, man, I think it's a little fucked up, but it is what it is. All right, let's go figure this out. This is kind of cool, though.
Go America's team.
They could at least hook me up with some time off. You know, dude, I think I'm good on RP today.
Happy?
They could at least hook me up with some time off.
Very mad. Is this next day or is this same day?
You know, dude, I think I'm good on RP.
More. Let them know Adam Thielen has more TDs than CD Lamb since 2020.
I peed today. I think I'm good.
So he switched characters to cop.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I understand that it was a buzzkill after the Rangers ruined the RP. That's gotta be the kind of Prodigy violation. Brother, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go play Warzone, go play some FPS games. I think we're getting close to just not like. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm just not gonna RP anymore moving forward, bro. I'm getting to that point.
Oh,
Honestly,
heck.
I mean that. I'm already getting burnt down in RP, dude. I had this whole conversation with Garrett about how I feel about RP. No, you know, like it's fun until it's not, right? It's fun until it's not. You know, it's fun until it's not.
See, it's just like it's not fair. I understand like the frustration of getting sent to prison. Could we have dropped jail time? I mean, sure, bro. Yeah. But it's like, bro, even when we chased him, like you swap to a crim character, and the first thing that you do is you steal a cop car. Okay. You then get in a chase, you lose the cops like 3 times, but you keep coming back. And then finally you come back enough times for me to get involved. I chase you, you are in a fucking cop car. You jump off of a bridge, you fail, you hit a wall, you flip. You get out of your car. You're in an area that you quite literally could not run away without me seeing you. And there's bushes all around. We look through bushes for like 5 minutes until we find you. And then we find you in the bush. And the first thing you say is, nah, bro, that's power gaming as fuck. Power gaming. That's power gaming. That's power gaming as fuck. You guys are fucking stupid. Power gaming. And it's just like, how can you, or powerful, sorry, maybe not power gaming, maybe it was powerful. Like, how can you say that you don't get any RP when the first thing you say in RP is that we're being powerful? I mean, brother, you're taking the conversation within the first 5 seconds of talking to you into a conversation out of the realm of RP. You know? Like that's not fair. It's not fair at all. Hey baby. Love you, baby. So, you know, listen, man, I think here's the thing. Tinker gets a lot of shit. 100%. No one's denying that Tinker doesn't get a lot of shit. No doubt. No doubt at all. Definitely gets a lot of shit. But he also gives a lot of shit. I think it's unfair to give a lot of shit, but when you receive a lot of shit, you get upset. On top of that, like, brother, we've got upset for like no reasons at all. Like, for example, whenever he lost keys to the house on the south side, he got super upset about that. When in RP, like, the only reason he lost keys was literally because Chip joined the Rangers. We had to get her keys to the place. It's the Rangers' den. Why the fuck would Tinker have keys to the Rangers' den? You know, like, that just... And then we beg him to do the Ranger games, and I go out of my way for like 2 hours to just ask and ask and ask and ask until he finally decides to do it and he enjoys himself. But yeah, man, listen, everyone's, I mean, Lord knows I've crashed out enough this last 3 weeks. for everybody in the entire server. Everybody has crash outs, but I don't know. This narrative of just everyone hates Tinker and everyone gives Tinker shit that no one else gets is just completely false. Like, you can't sit there and pick a fight every single day, and then whenever you get the shit as well, then you complain about it. It's just not, you know, it's just not fair. Just not fair. And again, man, if he wants people to stop giving him shit, that's fine. That's awesome. We can do that. But brother, you can't ask for people to stop giving you shit. Within 5 minutes of you logging on the server, you're giving other people shit as well. Like that, you know? I don't know.
I've been stuck on this fucking island for a fucking week. I'm running out of everything. I'm running out of food. I'm running out of water. I don't know how long.
Crash PC. Fucking dude, I got you. Time to kill this stream. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Chad. 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 What the fuck? Chad. Chad.
Kev rated him as well last night, chat.
What the fuck? We're good though. We're good. We're good. We're good. Chat, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
AJ went from 200 subs to 1,300 subs yesterday. That's fucking awesome.
Chat, I appreciate all the follows, chat. Thank you guys so much for all the follows, chat. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it.
We got to differ. AJ was amazing. Never seen the guy stream before, but that guy has a good heart. Yeah, AJ's good
Hey,
people,
what's going
bro.
on, motherfuckers?
Hey, what's up, Soccer?
Hey, listen, buddy, you work for me now, alright?
Guys, get into yourself.
Hello. How are we? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Guys, I worked on this bit for a minute, but it is true. Gonna go ahead and hit my retirement speech.
Wait, what? Why is this cat leaving?
I'm gonna be honest, GTA is giving me a lot of burnout. Just man, it feels like if you're gone for a couple days, you're just so out of the loop, you know? And I just don't really care to be on it every day, if I'm being honest. 2K26 came out, Deadlock's getting updated, like there's other games I'd rather play if I'm playing a game, you know what I mean? Just no love for the game, man. Lost the love for the game. I want to give a couple shout out client, Remdog, K, big shout out K, put me on really hard. Blade Man, Nova, big shout out Nova too. It's kind of weird, super like odd situation, right? You just like no one ever watches, or not watches, no, like no one knows who you are online, and then all of a sudden you have like 400 people, and I think most people would really be grateful and like enjoy that, and I am grateful and I did enjoy it, but I just stopped enjoying it, bro. So yeah, man, super like big shout out to everyone that's watched, everyone I gave a shout out to a minute ago, probably forgot some people. Prodigy, big shout out Prodigy for even letting me get on the server, getting me the prio, man. Big ups to them. For the future, bro, probably no more streaming from my end. If I do,
Bro, what happened?
If I do, it'll not be in the near future at all, and it won't be GTA most likely, unless Prodigy 3.0 just looks insane. What else? Could make a Michael Jordan return from the MLB, but it's kind of unlikely with how things are looking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what goes on from here, but big shout out, big ups, man. Appreciate you guys, bro. Thank you for everything. Again, I want to fucking shout out Client, Remdog, K, big shout out K and Nova, Blade, everyone.
Beat them,
Dude, what the fuck happened?
Breaking news today.
Does anyone know what happened to Iron Ryan? Yo, Diller, thank you for the 37 months, man. He wasn't feeling it. But yeah, but like, you know, why? Why wasn't he feeling it?
Go Birds.
Damn, bro.
Out of the NFL, let's go live to the press conference.
Today marks an historic first. The NFL is now under the ownership of one individual, Jimmy Donaldson, Mr. Beast.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, that is right. I officially own the NFL, and I...
You know what? I was promised to be one of the first Rangers ever.
I know, you told me.
Have I told you that before?
Yeah, you're like yesterday, good, when they were having that meeting.
I don't think I've ever mentioned it to anybody. No, I don't think I've ever mentioned it.
It's not true at all.
I'm not fucking bitter, okay? You lied to me.
This is what, security for the apartments?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we do security monitoring around the area.
That's dope. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk by you.
We'll be parking now.
Hey, where's building B at?
Sorry?
Where's building B?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Where is building B?
Building D?
B. B as in boy.
B. B as in boy. You can follow me.
Okay.
Alright, if you can see that building right there, beside the gate.
Brother, is that real? Is that real? Dude, what the?
Before. Remember, sanity is for the weak.
Bro, that's so insane.
I'm in. Nice, Swarth did it. We're in.
Bro, I don't know how he does that shit.
4.13 is the time to beat. I wonder if we can beat it. It might be close, guys. Here we go. .97. I think there's a slight difference there. Holy shit. Diabolical, dude. That's cooking, dude. It's got to be actually. I honestly don't even know if it can pick up the speed of it.
That's definitely not legal, right? Or is that legal? Is that a double? Is that a what's it called trigger? A binary trigger, or is that a switch? Oh, it's a full reset. It's an FRT. Yeah, legal. Legal.
Oh
my Lord. Ugh. That's the grossest, that's the craziest thing
That looks
I've
like
ever seen in my
dirt.
life.
It's maggots.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. That's it. Somebody took the top off the Maybach. That's a buffet of disco rice. I never seen it more than that in my life.
My God, Jesus. Oh, Lord. You're lucky you got JC today.
That's a Ruben, my brother.
Wow.
That's a classy Ruben right here. How's the best? Shami?
43. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I bet that sandwich is to die for. I'm not spending $43 on a Reuben. Got me fucked up. Let me go. Hey, you'll catch me at an Arby's.
Valdez did to his catcher.
As a pro pitcher, what is your thoughts on the Rambler Valdez did to his catcher? Oh, are you talking about crossing him up on purpose, supposedly? I'll tell you this much. If he actually did cross up his catcher on purpose, which I highly doubt, but if there's a world where he did, the catching coordinator is going to rip him a new ass. The pitching coordinator is going to rip him a new ass. The manager will rip him a new ass. The bullpen coach will rip him a new ass. Like, everyone's ripping that guy in half after that outing if they don't just suspend him internally as well. Do I think that he did it? I don't know. I mean, dude, there's so many variables. I can't tell you how many times that kind of same situation, like, you know, as a pitcher, you're pacing yourself, you're getting in like the zone, and then your catcher tries to back you off, and you're like, I don't want to be backed off right now. I'm gonna lock in, and then you give up a homer, like, then you're just double pissed. So, is there a world where he crossed him up on purpose? 100%. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Have I ever done it? Absolutely not. You treat your catchers like gold. You always treat your catchers like gold. That's just the way it is. Has there been times where I've wanted to kill my catcher? Brother. I had a catcher, Dominican catcher. His name was Ostadillo. He has a big brother who's in the MLB. Ostadillo. Young kid whenever he was my catcher. He was like 17, 18 years old. And big dog, no matter what the situation was calling fastball inside. And I am not a fastball inside guy. So I would shake him off religiously. And there was times where I wanted to kill him because of the amount of times he would make me shake him off. But I never crossed him up on purpose. I mean, you are quite literally deciding to break your catcher's wrist, crossing him up like that. Especially when you're throwing 95, 96, 97. Bro, if a catcher thinks that ball is going to break and it doesn't break and it hits him in the wrist, bro, his wrist is going to break. So, you know, definitely shitty. But I don't know. There's a lot more ways to explain why it wasn't intentional than why it was.
Сука, блядь!
You may thought that was funny, but what if it was the other way around?
Remember me, Lord. I'm the one who had you, baby. Yeah, sir, motherfuckers know you bitches miss me. I'm PP in your eye like Mississippi. I smack your whole clique if they get lippy. Cause your whole squad suck, I think I got a hickey. Fuck the beef, bitch, bring the sashimi. Your whole crew peanut butter, extra creamy. My bars so prolific, they were scripted in hieroglyphics. Burning so much hydro, I'm lifted. Fuck a birthday, I stay gifted. And and you gotta force it. The squad stay tight like a bitch in a corset. You don't know me yet, bro, of course it's Lil Earth. I've been the best since birth. Your bitch blew me like I'm Papa Smurf. Hopped out the puss with a pen and a pad, and I gave you the worst beating you ever had. OTT, false king, fake prophet. That's all you get, pussy, unless you gon' drop shit. That's right, I'm the earth and the sun, and my AK is by, it'll fuck anyone. Begging for mercy, and my mercy a lago. I'll even shoot Mr. K and Taco. I shot Vinny at the Olive Garden. He was munching breadsticks, getting the party started. The waitress screamed, I said, I beg your pardon. We were playing roulette and he didn't put his card in. Then I pieced the fuck out, locked Rami in the room, and he drowned from his own mouth.
It's Granny, baby, so respect the tech. Yeah, the chain say chain, so respect the neck. Me and Ollie going poly, how we rep the set. Hey, yo, it's for the sign Granny, so the rest is wet. Left, I call up Jay and tell him he can hit a quickie. While Rami's in the corner getting jealous with a stiffy. Smoking packs, I got haters in a spliffy, cause they couldn't get laid with a pocket full of 50s. I called up Rennie, said I'd be there in a jiffy, and they gave me 3 switches, and all of them bitches pretty. It's me and Earth on your turf in a speedo. Hella bank shots on a cop like a free throw. I got ops, but I...
So there is difference. The only thing that would piss me off would be him shaking off the catcher and give up the dingers, but at the end of the day that's on him. But yes, treat your catchers like gold.
Yeah.
Really don't see those. All jigs get thinned when I press them like BMO. It's Granny motherfucker, Southside hero. That's why I'm yelling what? That's why I'm yelling gang, 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 motherfucker. Lil Earth, and it's Granny motherfucker.
Venus. Bro, that was sick. That was sick. That was a really good song. Gang, 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 gang.
Yeah,
Lucky Buster was nice.
AJ, we
just
are here because we love you, and that is the only reason why we would rather do stuff here instead of outside. It's a learning experience. No one's mad at you. You ain't a piece of shit. It happens. If I had $1 for every time I've been sent to the Bahamas, ask Mr. Campoon, I'd have $100 minimum. It's part of life. You standing on business is a hell of a thing to do, and it shows character. But you just got to do it the right way. All right.
Okay, so here it is. I know it's been a little bit of time. They say good things come to those who wait.
Story time. Number 1, congratulations to Bosch. That's amazing. That's amazing. W Bosch. W Bosch. Wish mine went like that. Wish mine went like that. Chat, would you like to hear how I got engaged? It's an amazing story. Amazing story.
The baby is almost out.
Sit back, relax, and be ready for a love story. All right, guys. Met my wife in high school. Walked up to her in a Chipotle. Told her I was in college. I was a sophomore in high school. And got her number. We ended up dating like 7 years. So we go on a cruise, Royal Caribbean, and go to this nice hibachi restaurant before. I'm eating fucking chicken, steak, just everything, anything. I'm drinking Japanese brewskis. trying to get the liquid confidence to ask the question. Got the ring in my pocket. And I bite down on a piece of steak. And it felt like my tooth quite literally crunched. Like, the best thing I can tell you with the feeling that was in my mouth was like when you are eating a pork rind. For those who've never eaten a pork rind, it's like when you're eating like a tacky or like a very hard chip. Like a, you know, Mesquite barbecue fucking kettle chip, right? So I feel my tooth just, and I'm like, God, that fucking hurt. But at this point, I'm like 9, 10, 11 Japanese beers deep. Now, I don't know if you know much about the Japanese, but let me tell you, those motherfuckers know how to drink. Their fucking beers will put you on your ass. You might as well be drinking Four Locos. This shit is crazy. So I'm sauced. I hardly feel my tooth at this point because I'm drunk. We walk up to the top deck of the cruise ship. Literally the top. It's nighttime. I get on one knee. Will you marry me? She says yes. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. W day. This is everything at this point is going great. I get back to my room. We get back to our room. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, fuck. My tooth started radiating with pain. Now, for those who've never had true mouth pain, true tooth pain, I have torn my oblique, torn my hamstring. I've torn my ulnar collateral ligament in my elbow 3 different occasions. I threw 101 and tore my labrum and my rotator cuff on the exact same pitch. I've torn my meniscus in my knee. I have chronic foot pain from just being a humongous individual. I've dealt with a lot of pain in my life. This, unlike any pain I have ever felt in my entire life. I've had root canals. I've had crowns put on my teeth. I've always had bad teeth. And as someone who has dipped for over a decade, y'all already know my teeth are fucked, right? I've had so many cavities. I've had everything you can think of, but I've never had anything like this. So I'm sitting there, bro, and my tooth is in excruciating pain. Problem is, at this point, it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Everyone's asleep. I can't get any help from anywhere. So I'm sitting there in my bed. My tooth is just the worst pain of my life. This is an hours after we just got engaged. I am now, fast forward, in a fetal position in the bed. The pain is so bad that I am quite literally shaking. Like, I'm getting heat waves. I'm getting cold waves. And again, my wife can attest to this. You know, it's funny what even brought this up. We told this story to Lenny and his girl not too long ago. And I was like, I've never told this story to chat. Or maybe I have. It's just been a long time. So I'm in the fetal position and I'm fucking like shaking, bro. Heat sweats, cold sweats. Like, I'm going through it. I've never been near death, but in this moment, it felt like I was near death. I was just going through it. I'd get up, I'd get a wash rag all wet and cold. I'd put it on my jaw because we had no ice. And then I would just repeat that process all night long. Could not sleep. We ordered from room service a glass of hot water and salt so I could switch the salt around. It's an old Southern, whatever you want to call it, remedy where you take salt and you take water. You put like a lot of salt in it and then you put it in a place where your tooth hurts. It's supposed to help numb the pain. That didn't fucking work at all. So I'm swishing salt water around. I'm sitting there. I call down and I'm like, I need to get to the doctor's office. Like, I don't know if there is in case you guys didn't know, there's a doctor's office on every single cruise ship. Typically, it's not for the general public unless there is an injury or something that takes place that is at fault of the cruise ship, but it's for all the crewmates and everyone on board. Everyone who works there. So I call up and I'm like, hey, I'm in excruciating pain. I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And it's at like 4:35 a.m. because I have not slept all night. And they're like, hey, there's nothing we can do for you. And I'm like, this happened in your fucking restaurant. Like, this pain happened because of you. Once I said that, bro, we'll get you in at 6:30 a.m. to see the doctor. Just instant change, instant switch up. They were like, what can we do to help you, sir? So 7 a.m. rolls around. I go down to the doctor's office. I go in there. Long story short, he ends up giving me a painkiller shot and then humongous ibuprofens. I think it was like 100 or 200 milligram ibuprofens. And then he gave me numbing, like this numbing, not liquid. It was like a gel to put on my tooth. Or were they 800 milligrams? They were humongous. They might have been 800. All I know is I was popping them. Brother, I probably in a 3-day, it was a 3-day cruise. In 2 days, I probably popped, it was north of 25 of them. I was just, and that is on top of using the numbing gel. I used so much numbing gel that I'm not kidding you, my stomach was on fire. It was like a mixture between heartburn and numbness in my stomach and in my body. But the pain was so bad, I didn't care. So the entire rest of the cruise, I'm just bitching about my teeth. We just got engaged, bro, and I'm just sitting there. Just fucking, bro, it's so much pain. It's so much pain. Cruise ship ends, or the cruise ends. We get back to the crib. I call up my dentist and I said, Doc, listen, if you ever want to be best friends with your doctors, call them Doc, by the way. Don't call them by their names. They don't want to hear that shit. Just call them Doc. Okay? Doc. I said, Doc, bro, I got to come see you. This is the worst pain of my entire life. I mean, you know, I explained it to him. He was like, I'll get you in when you get off the cruise ship. Just come straight to the office. So I go there. What I ended up doing is your teeth is connected by roots, and your molars have 2 nerves connecting to your tooth. And I crunched the tooth because it was already just probably fucked up. I crunched the tooth and crunched it in a way to where the roots of the tooth went into the nerve and was pinching the nerve in the tooth. So that pain that I was feeling, like when you have a root canal, for those who've ever had root canals and know the pain of a root canal, when you drink water, right, and you feel that pain in your tooth, that's because the water is hitting that nerve or hitting nerve endings in the teeth. I quite literally, my broken tooth was in that nerve, pinching it. So that feeling that you get from drinking water is the feeling that I had for 3 straight days, non-stop. Non-stop. Brother, one of the days we were in the Bahamas and I told the doctor, I said, Doc, I'm gonna go and find someone here to remove my tooth. And he was like, no, don't do that. He goes, no, don't do that. He's like, do not risk going to some Bahamian fucking dentist office to get your tooth removed, Hutch. That is a terrible idea. But I ended up going in and he was like, yeah, basically, we're either going to have to schedule you a week later for a surgery or we can just pull the tooth out right now. I said, yank that motherfucker out. Just yank it out. And he did. He yanked that fucker out. Yanked it out. But I'm not kidding you, bro. When we were on that cruise ship, brother, I was interrogated. I was interrogated. I had a security guard come to my room, knock on the door, ask me a a trillion questions about what happened, what exactly went down. He was talking to me about where I was before, where I was after, trying to verify that this injury happened on the cruise ship. And then after he did that, he came back the next day and had me sign a piece of paper basically saying I wasn't going to sue Royal Caribbean for what happened to me. And dude, it was just, bro, it was the worst. It was the worst ever, bro. So yeah, that's my engagement story. Yep. Yep, got engaged, crushed my tooth, and had surgery the first day back home, bro. Yeah, beautiful story. Beautiful story. Lies. I mean, bro, can you see it from here? Can you see that? I got no teeth back there, bro. I ain't lying. But yeah. W Bosch, though. I'm glad Bosch just went well.
I didn't know whether to give her. I'm so disorientated here. I don't know whether to fucking put the ring on first, give her a kiss, give her a proper hug. There's